My wife ghosted me for 3 months after a fight. No explanation. Then I saw her Instagram. She was engaged to someone new. I said nothing, just sent her wedding invitation to her new fiancé with a note. Found this in my mail. Thought you should know she never officially ended things with me. When he called off the wedding a week before, I, 32, male, had a massive blowout fight with my wife 3 months ago. It started over something stupid. I forgot to take out the trash, and it escalated into her screaming that she needed space to think about our marriage. She packed a bag and left for her sister's place. That was April. It's July now. Haven't heard from her since. The first week I texted, called, left voicemails, nothing. Her sister said she needed time. Okay. Time. Second week I'm getting concerned. Is she okay? Is this temporary? Her sister's getting annoyed with my calls now. She'll reach out when she's ready. By week 3, I'm in this weird limbo. Still married but living alone, paying all the bills solo. Her stuff's still here, but she's not. I asked her parents what was going on. Her dad literally hung up on me. Month 2 rolls around. I'm starting to think maybe this is it. But she hasn't said anything. No divorce papers, no we're done text. Just vanished like I'm some guy she ghosted after a bad Tinder date, not her husband of 3 years. Month 3. I'm doom scrolling Instagram late at night because I'm thriving. I clearly see a mutual friend's post. My wife looking incredible. Champagne glass, big smile, and a massive diamond ring on her left hand. Not her wedding ring, a new one. Caption, so happy for you both, engaged, love wins. I clicked through to the comments. My wife's reply, thank you. Finally found my person. Your person? Your person? I'm still your husband. Linda, wait, I'm not using real names. Let's call her whatever. Doesn't matter. Point is, my wife is engaged to someone else while still married to me. I scrolled through the mutual friend's other posts and found the engagement photos. My wife and some dude I'd never seen before. Fancy restaurant, rose petals, the whole production. Posted 6 weeks ago. She'd been engaged for 6 weeks while I was sitting in our apartment wondering if I should file a missing person report. I found her fiancé's profile. Public tech bro type. Nice car in the photos. Definitely making more than my IT salary. He had a whole photo album titled My Future Wife. Wedding date in the bio, late August. That's like 6 weeks away. I sat there staring at my phone trying to process. She ghosted me, got engaged, sent out save the dates, all without the minor detail of divorcing me first. Then my email notification dinged. Wedding invitation from her. She'd put me on her mailing list. It had to be an accident. The envelope was addressed to our apartment. I opened it. Expensive cardstock, embossed lettering, probably cost a fortune. Very classy for a bigamist. Together with their families, followed by my wife's name and tech bro's name, invite you to celebrate their wedding. She'd invited me to her wedding while still married to me. I looked at this invitation for a long time. Then I looked at the engagement photos again. Then I looked at Tech Bro's profile, where he was talking about finally finding an honest woman who values real commitment. Oh, buddy, have I got news for you? I found a nice piece of paper and wrote a note. Found this in my mail today. Thought you should know she's still married to me. Never filed for divorce. Never told me she wanted one. Just ghosted me 3 months ago and apparently moved on. Congrats on the engagement, though. Might want to check if your fiancé is actually legally available before you say, I do. I snapped a photo of our marriage certificate. I found his email through his company website. He had it right there in his LinkedIn bio. I sent it all over. Hit send. Made myself dinner. Watched some TV. Went to bed. Update 1. I woke up to my phone blowing up. Voicemail from my wife. First contact in 3 months. You absolute piece of how dare you. I can't believe you're so pathetic and bitter. I should have left you years ago. She ran out of recording time. Felt good to hear her voice again. Really romantic. Text from her sister. Seriously, you're that vindictive? She's happy for the first time in years and you just have to ruin it. Me? She's still married to me. I texted back. She was going to tell him. When? At the altar? No response. My phone kept buzzing. Her mom. Her dad. More texts from her sister about what a terrible person I am. Then a call from an unknown local number. I answered it. Is this him? Male voice. Pissed but controlled. Is this the fiancé? Yeah, did you? She said you guys were divorced. Nope. Still very married. Been trying to reach her for 3 months. She ghosted me after a fight, found out about you from Instagram. Long silence. She told me it was finalized last year. She lied. She said you were abusive. That's why she doesn't want you knowing where she is. My blood went cold. I've never touched her. We had one fight about trash and she left. That's literally it. She's got this whole story about you controlling her money, isolating her from friends. Any proof of that? Police reports, restraining orders, anything? No. Right. Because it's fiction. Look, man, I'm not trying to blow up your life, but I'm still legally married to this woman. She didn't even mention divorce. He was quiet. Then he said, wedding's in 6 weeks. I've already paid the venue deposit. Ouch. Hopefully they have a cancellation policy. He hung up. That afternoon, someone was pounding on the apartment door. I opened it. There she was. My wife. First time seeing her in 3 months. Still gorgeous. Absolutely furious. You son of a... Hey, nice to finally hear from you. How's your sister's place? Don't you dare act innocent right now. I'm not acting like anything. You disappeared for 3 months, got engaged to someone else, and forgot the tiny detail of divorcing me first. Just stating facts. I was going to divorce you. Really? When? You literally sent me a wedding invitation. That was a mistake. You weren't supposed to be on the... She stopped. The mailing list? I finished. So you did know you were still married. You just didn't think I'd find out about the wedding. Her face was red. You called him. You ruined everything. I sent one email, told him the truth. That's it. He called off the wedding? Do you have any idea how much we spent on deposits? The venue alone was... Sounds expensive. Maybe you should have gotten divorced first. I hate you. I hate you so much. Cool story. File for a divorce. Should have done it months ago. Her expression changed, softened. The voice she used to use when she wanted something. Please, please, just call him back. Tell him you made it up. Tell him we're divorced and you're just confused. I actually laughed. Yeah, that's not happening. Please, I love him. This is real. This is my chance at actual happiness. You were married to me, still are. You can't just pretend that didn't happen because you found someone with a bigger paycheck. She snapped back to angry. This isn't over. You think you've won? This isn't over. Actually, it is. File for divorce. Move on. But I'm not lying for you. She slammed the door so hard a picture fell off the wall. That night I got a text from Tech Bro. Thanks for the heads up. Asked her for the divorce papers. She says they're lost. Yeah, okay. We're done, he wrote. I sent him a copy of our marriage certificate as a PDF, just to be thorough. Wow, still married. She really played me. Dodged a bullet. Thanks again. You're welcome, buddy. Update 2. The next few weeks were absolutely unhinged. First, her lawyer sent a demand letter. I owed her for the canceled wedding expenses because my malicious interference caused severe emotional distress and quantifiable financial harm. I called the lawyer myself. Your client is still married to me. She got engaged without divorcing me. She sent me a wedding invitation. I told her fiancé we're still married. Where's the malicious interference? Long pause. She didn't mention you were still married. Yeah, she does that. Leaves out inconvenient truths. I'll need to review this. Never heard from him again. But her family? Oh, they were just warming up. Her mom started calling from different numbers. I blocked one. Another call came in. Voicemails about how I destroyed her baby's life and I'd get what's coming to me, and God sees what I've done. Her dad tried to get me evicted. Called my landlord claiming I was harassing his daughter and was dangerous. My landlord called me confused as hell. So your father-in-law says you're harassing his daughter, but she doesn't live here, hasn't lived here in 3 months. We're still married. She got engaged to someone else. I told the guy. Now everyone's mad at me. This is above my pay grade. Just pay rent on time and we're good. Her sister started a full smear campaign. Suddenly, mutual friends were asking me if it was true I was controlling and manipulative, if I really threatened her, if I isolated her from her family. I asked one friend, someone I'd known for years, has she shown you any proof, police reports, anything? Well, no, but why would she lie about that? Because I told her fiancé we're still married, and he called off the wedding. Pause. Yeah, that makes more sense, actually. Meanwhile, I filed for divorce myself. Why wait? The lawyer said it should be simple. No kids. Married less than 4 years. No major shared assets. She contested everything. She wanted half the value of furniture I'd bought before we got married. Wanted me to pay her legal fees. Wanted alimony because she sacrificed career opportunities to support my dreams. My lawyer actually laughed. What career opportunities? She worked part-time retail the whole marriage. And you make what, $60K? Yep. You're not exactly rich. Nope. She's just being vindictive. Happens when people get caught. Mediation was a disaster. She showed up with a new lawyer. Not the wedding expense guy. Someone new. She played the victim hard. I was trapped in this marriage. He made me feel worthless. I finally found the courage to leave, and now he's punishing me for finding happiness. The mediator looked at me. I pulled out my phone. Here's 3 months of call logs showing me trying to reach her. Text to her sister asking if she's okay. The wedding invitation she sent me, the email I sent her fiancé proving we're still married. What did I do wrong? The mediator looked at her. Ma'am, you got engaged while still married? I thought he would just file for divorce himself. I was going to tell my fiancé eventually, before or after the wedding. She didn't answer. We couldn't agree on anything. It had to go to court. But before court, the dirty tricks got really dirty. She filed for a restraining order, claimed I was stalking and threatening her. She provided zero evidence because none existed. The judge read the petition. Ma'am, sending one email to inform someone of your marital status is not stalking. Denied. She looked shocked, like she actually thought that would work. Then came the really low blow. An anonymous complaint to my work. Employee misusing company resources for personal vendettas. My boss called me in. Got a weird complaint, says you're harassing people using work computers. My wife and I are divorcing. She's mad I told her fiancé we're still married. This is retaliation. Figured. IT checked your stuff. You're clean. But if she keeps coming after your job, we're looping in legal. Understood. Sorry for the drama, not your circus. Just keep it away from the office. Court day finally arrived. The judge looked tired before we even started. Her lawyer tried the abuse angle hard. Your Honor, my client fled this marriage due to severe emotional abuse. Evidence? The judge cut him off. Well, there aren't police reports, but medical records, therapy documentation, witnesses. No, the judge said. Then we're not entertaining abuse allegations. This is a straightforward dissolution. What assets are disputed? It took 3 hours, but we settled. She got half the furniture. I kept the apartment and my car. No alimony. We each paid our own legal fees. Done. She glared at me the entire time like I'd personally victimized her. Outside the courthouse, she tried once more. Happy now? You destroyed my life. I sent one email. You got engaged while married? He would have understood. We could have worked it out, but you had to interfere. I had to tell the truth. You did this because you're jealous. I found someone better than you. That stung a bit, not gonna lie, but I stayed calm. I did this because you sent me a wedding invitation. If you'd quietly filed for divorce, I would have signed and moved on, but you got sloppy. I will never forgive you for this. Don't need you to. We're divorced. Go live your life. Maybe try divorcing the next husband before you get engaged to someone else. She stormed off to her sister's car. Flipped me off through the window. Classy. Update 3. 4 months since the divorce finalized, I heard through mutual friends what happened next. Tech bro didn't just call off the wedding. He ended everything. Blocked her completely. Demanded she pay back her half of the wedding deposits, about 11 grand. She couldn't pay. He took her to small claims court. He won. She had to move back in with her parents because without Tech Bro's income, she couldn't afford her own place. The part-time retail gig wasn't cutting it. Her sister stopped talking to her. Apparently, my ex kept trying to get her to testify that I was abusive. The sister refused, and they had a huge falling out. Haven't spoken since. Her parents are still paying off the wedding debt. Heard her dad's pretty salty about that. His little princess's dream wedding cost him close to $30,000 in non-refundable deposits. Tech bro is dating someone new now. Saw it on social media. Posted something about honesty and trust being everything in a relationship. Subtle. My ex tried reaching out once. New number. Can we please talk about everything that happened? I think we both made mistakes. I didn't respond. Nothing to say. She made her choices. Some mutual friends came back around when the truth came out. Turns out when you ask for proof of abuse and can't get any, people start questioning things. Weird how that works. My buddy from college told me she tried playing the victim at a party. Said I sabotaged her happiness out of jealousy. Someone asked why I'd sabotaged my own wife. She said we were already divorced. That same person later found the court records online. Public record. Divorce finalized 4 months ago, not last year like she claimed. Awkward. I'm not angry anymore. Hurt when she ghosted me? Yeah. Shocked about the engagement? Absolutely. But I'm past it now. I sent one email, that's all. Everything else was just consequences of her own lies. She wanted to erase me and start fresh with a richer guy. But you can't erase a marriage. Reality caught up with her. Could I have quietly filed for divorce and let her have her wedding? Maybe. But she sent me that invitation. That's when she crossed the line from having a bad marriage to actively disrespecting me and her fiancé. He deserved to know. I told him. End of story. I'm doing fine now. Dating someone new. Actually met through a friend. Taking it slow. She knows about the divorce drama, thinks my ex sounds exhausting. Fair assessment. Got a small raise at work. Boss appreciated that I kept the personal stuff from affecting my job. Still talk to my college buddy regularly. Having friends who ask questions instead of believing drama is valuable. Sometimes I wonder what would have happened if I just deleted that invitation. But then I remember the lies she told Tech Bro, the abuse allegations, the fake divorce story. She wasn't just moving on. She was rewriting history and casting me as the villain in a story that never happened. I wasn't going to let that slide. The truth ruins plans sometimes, costs money, blows up weddings. But it's still the truth. She gambled I'd never find out or wouldn't care. She lost. And honestly, I sleep fine knowing I stopped someone from marrying a person who lied about something as basic as being legally single. She wanted a fresh start. She got one, just not the one she planned.